Boom! This episode of Talks with KG is sponsored by Canai Cleaning Services. Quality service at all times. Located out of New York. Big up all my New York peeps. They have been in business for over 15 years. So now the thing's set. Anytime you need your house clean, your school clean, the hospital clean, it don't matter. Just link up at Canai Cleaning Services. If you want to call, the number is 917-200-4362. And if you want to email, it's canaienterprise.com. We'll put it at the bottom of the screen. Also, Jave Auto AC, located number 182 Eastern Main Road, El Dorado, for all your AC needs. Right now, the sun hot, the sun blazing, so make sure and pass through Jave Auto AC. That is it. Boom! Welcome to another episode of Talks with KG, where we keep it real and nothing else but real. And tonight we have another special episode. Tonight I have the pleasure to interview my bad brother, Tentic.
Well, lads.
Well, go on, brother.
KGs.
Yes, I respect.
It's
a blessing, man. It's a blessing. You know, right now, Tentic are the big songs and them circulating the place, mashing up the ground.
Got to say?
Yeah. Especially in a Trini.
True.
You know.
It's an honor, man. I'm saying, man, it's an honor.
Yeah.
Platform mad.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
yeah,
to
man,
pick up on the
respect
people, them eyes and ears.
Yeah, man, for sure. As I say, I like to take it to the very beginning for the people and them who don't really, know the
Beginning?
thing go. Yeah, man, the very, very, very beginning.
God made the earth in 7 days.
The beginning authentic, right? Where the thing I start?
Which one I think them?
Life.
Our life I start from Kingston, Jamaica, Rockford, East Side.
Yeah, man.
You know, living with my mother, twin sisters, as a young baby, Neptune Basic School. You know, life start humble, you know. I don't know if you know Rockford, East Side, but that's a garrison community. That's like a poor neighborhood, you understand?
Right.
You know, board house, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved to Manchester because there was a lot of crime and violence in the area. I guess my father never wanted me to grow up there, so moved to Manchester and we finished school in there, primary school and high school. There's a lot of things in between that.
Yeah.
I mean, primary school was fun. Yeah, it was a great experience. I still have some of my friends from primary school right now.
Right.
And I guess that's where we discover all our different qualities and stuff like
was
that.
always a part. And you think?
No, art was always a part. So drawing, painting, sculpting, drama, anything we have to do with art.
Right.
You understand? High school is more where we got deep into it, but primary school is where we would experiment and everything, you understand?
Yeah. How the music come about then?
Music come about, music was always there. You understand? I guess my mother was the first person who kind of make me even think about music. Because one time I visited her, and because she was living in England, and I visited her and she heard me singing in the bathroom. And when I reached back to Jamaica, she was like, yo, you have a good voice. And
But you was singing though? What kind of music you singing them days?
Them days, them time there. And yeah, we'll always just a bit. Love you. And she hear me hold the part, and she say, oh, you have a nice voice, and she buy me a piano and a guitar and a mic set and all of that. The first time I ever think about. I never really did even think about it much. It was just a fun thing. Yeah, but I first, in any way, it was introduced to me like, that was like when me at 9, stuff like that.
Right.
But you know, we never really did that over pre-it. We just glad to we have the piano and the guitar. And
What you was praying them days? What you wanted to be?
them time there, a race car driver or a scientist. You understand? Science.
So he was good at science and them kind of vibes.
I don't know, you know. But
Or you just was interested in
yeah, I
science
don't know if
fiction?
I'm good,
and-
because I never do science in high school. Yeah, I never did it in high school, but I was, when you're studying chemistry, I'm studying chemistry. Even though I'm not in chemistry class, you understand? Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah, man. So,
But, you know, car thing,
Yeah.
vehicles and stuff like that, and science and learning about the world. Yeah, stuff like that always interests me. I never ever know, like, think about any specific career choice like that.
so what was the introduction to the career then? Like the studio life and that kind of thing?
All right, you see, it's a whole heap of thing, you know. It's a long journey.
Sure.
Like when you ask me these questions, me I wonder where to pick from. You know what I mean? The first studio me ever go into was like high school. It was one of my dog them house, cause one of my dog them lived nearby this school. So he was like, yo, I have a studio and I have a setup and, you know, computer, laptop and whatever. And one day we go over there and he was like, this is the mic, this is the end box that records the sound and stuff like that. And that's the first time I ever see what actually record music.
Yeah.
You understand? Big up to Raheem really and Rico. You know the code.
Them days what you doing? Dancehall?
No, me not do nothing yet,
Nothing?
bro. I'm like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
When me see the studio, me not start advice, me just see
Right.
it.
No, I mean, when you start to voice in the studio.
Me no
where you
voice
start-
nothing in there.
Yeah.
Nothing me no voice in there. Just seeing it
Right.
was everything.
Right.
You understand? Cause them time that me wasn't being an artist.
I know that. Yeah.
Like in high school, I wasn't trying to be an artist. We had an artist that we were carrying and supporting and stuff like that. I wasn't like an artist type, but I was always in tune to music. So the guys them would include me in certain things.
Right.
So that's how I went to the studio. I never had an interest to record anything or anything.
So how you record your first song?
The same guys them. Eventually now.
Right.
Eventually now we end up at a studio in the town area. You understand? And pay with studio time and record a song. That's like
Dancehall?
when, yeah, definitely dancehall.
Right.
Dancehall, yeah. I can't remember that song to do. That was when I was like 15, 16. See? And that's the first song I recorded. I never really like it. I never really
What kind
like
of tune
it.
it was though? Batman tune?
Nah,
Like tune?
girl tune.
Girl tune.
In the early part of my career, girl tune straight. Every song was a girl tune. Or weed. Girl and weed combined.
Right.
You see? Now after that now, never really did a meds music again. Cause as I tell you, I love art in general. So I always distracted by something else in the art
Something
form.
else. Right.
But one thing that stood out to me at the end of high school, somehow I found myself on the stage. And I was performing at the fete.
Right.
So somehow, I up on the stage and I perform.
Right.
And I say, oh, me reach up as I'm an artist. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Because them time, we not really, I grew up in the countryside, you know. You understand? I grew up in the
So,
countryside,
yeah,
so
so
there's
you're
no
not on that.
exposure to anything.
Yeah.
I've never seen an artist from the day I born.
Right.
Literally. Not even one way small. No artist. I never see.
Yeah.
Never been to a stage show.
For
Ever.
real.
You understand?
Right.
The first stage show I've been to was when I was performing. I've never went to a stage show before, so
I know.
deep country, deep country,
So
deep,
you
deep,
ain't praying,
deep,
no
deep.
music and
Farm
no
and
tree
everything
and-
and animals and
Right.
one shoes and everything. So it was like, yeah, we can sing or whatever, but no, I really meds it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what inspire you though? If them days you just country down and all them kind of vibes, what really inspire Authentic to say, boy, I could do this thing, boy?
The friends them and the people them around me. See? Because I was a firefighter, you know. I went into the fire brigade when I was 19.
Right.
18 actually. Graduated when I was 19. So I was kind of preoccupied for the first couple of years after leaving school, you know. But I would still go to the studio and record a song.
Right.
And then now I recorded like 3 songs 1 year. And never was doing anything with them. I just send them to my friends and stuff like that.
Right.
I realized that they started to play on sound system and I was driving past and I hear them a play and I say, oh, I never sent this to anybody to play them, so how come them a play them? That means
bad.
Still never really I think about it much, but we put a little more effort. But the effort that we started putting wasn't like major because I was still working and stuff like that and have business I deal with that thing like that. So after a while now, I start get different meetings from my friends them.
Meetings, you see?
Yeah, they start keep being meetings.
What do you mean meetings? What kind of meetings?
They would have group up. They would have group up and have me in like a courtroom and I said to myself, really have a lot of talent and whatever and can change the thing very.
Please.
Yeah, very. Yeah. Man, them even cry tears one at the time when them see me I laugh, they might cry me and say, Jano, really go home and think about it.
Yeah.
You understand? And
I'm
realizing it was a trend.
You used to say Ananda when they start asking.
It wasn't really, I'm not on that thing. It's like, I was always a militant type. I wasn't the type to be in the light. Be talking above people and singing for no reason and stuff like that. So it was like, remember I was in the government service. So those things train you a type of way. You understand? They program you a type of way. And before that I was in cadet. And then my father is another military person.
Oh, that's why I say he's a militant.
Right, so I never grew up to be like, wanting to be in the limelight and stuff like that. And all of my friends them know that. So that's why them always keep meetings, because them will be like, yo, you have to change how you think and how you get what I'm saying, because you have the talent and whatever. And after that, I realized the same 3 songs when we record, people have played them all around the place, and it's like 2 years now. So by that time, I started consider for resign from the Jamaica Fire Brigade and start thinking about the ways in which how me I go do that, because that's my bread. Music not making any money.
So you was thinking about retiring to do music?
Definitely. No, that is not a very safe thing. If you understand. The ergonomics of music, you understand?
Yeah. A lot of people want to do that.
Right. Yeah. So that was a decision I have to make because music is become overwhelming.
Yeah.
I'm now a star in my community. I'm now a star in my parish, couple parishes.
Right.
And I literally haven't released any music video or any song on Spotify or iTunes. So I'm like, if I can do all of this, maybe I should give it a shot.
Correct.
And then I start go studio, regular, every day, every week, then every day,
Them days you're paying for studio time and things?
Yeah, them days we are paying for studio time, we are paying for mix. Because in my community, there wasn't nobody doing music again. So it's like, I don't have anybody to guide me. So I went to the studios that I know music was doing in the best professional way, and I chose them studio there for start off the guidance. You give me so big up Friends for Real studio.
Right.
Big up Benji and them Monday. So I start paying my time at the studio now and start buy some mother song now. Because them actually I get buys in an actual proper studio now.
Right. So there's our next studio?
Yeah, so no, this is like the studios that all the big artists are using. I start going to them because I'm working, so I can pay them for my studio time and stuff like that. So I use the job to fuel the first part of my recording process. You understand? Started recording, as I tell you, be a girl song. Be a girl song, a weed song. Never sing a bad man song. And we get traction and stuff like that. But me just never release them because me still is a fireman, and if they realize that I release songs and I'm missing work so much days, they might go fire me. So I can't release the song. You understand? So I just become an underground hit every time, underground legend.
Like underground vibes.
You get what I say? After a while we make the decision and say, fuck it. It wasn't easy because you know you have your parents and your family and everybody proud of you being a fireman and stuff like that. And
right.
You don't have any great traction in music to like make any money. And like I literally never released a song at the time. So But I made a decision because you know we're a man and we know our future and we know what we're capable of, and this is just the beginning. So after that was another journey again, because it never happened.
Because you lay your work on.
So we have to figure out how to survive. This is the first in my life. Me I figure out how to survive without working. Because me I work from me at 18, 17, you understand? So it's like, you know, that is a whole different journey. That's where we were in the street and that's where we really have to learn to survive with just with personal value. You understand? And that's where we really lock into the street and really start studying music on a get rich or die trying level. Because we drop everything, we sacrifice everything, we don't have no more choice. You understand? So
sacrifice.
I just put myself in a decision making position that if I don't have any other choice, then I must choose this.
Okay.
So I just rid myself of everything else.
Okay.
And we just in the street. And we just become one with the street.
And then, well, obviously, we can't go through the whole journey, as you say, because the journey long.
Journey, man.
But you fight the fight, and then...
Like 5 years after I resigned.
5 years after.
5 years after. Or 4 years after. I resigned in 2017 and Roll Deep was released in 2021. You understand? So
you was regretting your decision before
no,
Roll
no
Deep?
time, because I always had a status, whether in my community, whether in my parish, whether amongst my friends. I always have a buzz. That's one the whole reason why I decided, because without the buzz, there was no reason for the decision. So it was all up to me. It was either if I wanted it or not.
But why it wasn't happening in the 5-year gap?
We don't know nothing about music.
As in?
We don't know anything about how to release a song, how to put the song on the radio, how to build a cover art. Nothing. We only know if we record it and play it.
And hope that it get a buzz.
And send it to our friends them in a different communities, because we know it's alright. Them man, they lack that community, send it to them man, because whatever them listen, everybody will listen. Send it to them man, send it to them man, you understand? So that was our strength, the underworld. After a while now, people start coming around where believe. So my friends start to grow up now. Everybody start to grow up, so everybody realize, say, oh, this is going too long, we need to actually.
Yeah, they make a big move.
So my friends them start, say they want to turn producer, they want to turn video man. You get what I'm saying? All because of my music, so. That's what we did. Up till that time, we still never had any intrusion of any external force. We had to produce the song ourselves, shoot the video ourselves, and release it ourselves. But the good thing is that I had a blessing, which was the song was already famous before I shot the video.
Roll Deep it up.
Right. So we already knew that it was going to be a major hit. That was the advantage.
So it was big in Yard, it was big in Jamaica.
Yeah, it was big and it was spreading all over the world just as a demo. Yeah, crazy money was being made. Everybody good, and the video is when shoot it. It's not on Spotify, Apple Music or anything. So that was the thing that made us never had to do anything much more by ourselves. Now the whole world is coming in, you see me? But Gangsta, Roll Deep, my 2 first songs on my release, all of that was done with my friends in my community, by us. Yeah. Independently.
How was that feeling? Explain that feeling. Doing that independently. Going through the struggle, leaving your job. And then you hit.
That feeling there. You see that feeling there? You would call it now unbelievable. Which is a very lame word, but it's an out of body experience because you don't feel like it's really happening to you. You're like over there watching it. You understand? Because you think about so many ways that you wanted to do this, and then you just did something magical and it happened. And all of the strategies that that you were thinking about just gone through the door.
Yeah, for real.
But at the same time, that's what you were working on this entire time. Because it wasn't only physical, it was also spiritual. So that anytime we needed to take the opportunity, we should have the ability to do it. And that's what We had. But the way I work into the streets and I grew up into the streets after resigning while working and stuff like that, that's the thing that bring forth certain type of music. That's the struggle that bring forth certain type of music, the sacrifice and the commitment to one goal. You understand? So we know the real meaning of that. So that's why the music comes like that.
Yeah, I really think. How a hit song like that change your life too? And what? Explain, to the people that may not understand what a song like that could do far get to you.
You know jackfruit?
Nah.
You don't know that fruit?
Jackfruit. Jackfruit.
Jackfruit is a fruit that grows on a tree.
In Jamaica?
Yeah, in Trinidad too.
I think we are
a big fruit.
Where's jackfruit? You know jackfruit? Me not know what is that.
Well, when you find out that it's jackfruit, just imagine a mango compared to a jackfruit. A jackfruit is this big.
Right.
And a mango don't grow bigger than this.
Right.
I would have said it turned into a different person. Where either you accept it or not, but become a different person. It's no longer
you can't go back.
JR or Carlton or Day. You're authentic now. That's what the world knows.
You change it for the better or change it for the worse?
It depends on you. Me?
Right. Yeah,
you
when I mean worse, I don't necessarily mean in a negative way, but you prefer,
Why? I can't answer that question, Because I don't know where I was going. So I don't know if I was going somewhere better or worse. I would have to say it's better.
Yeah.
I would have to say that because there are things that I have seen and been through and experienced because of music that there's no way I could say I would experience it as a non-musician.
What is the greatest experience this far?
Africa.
Africa. Damn. Music take it to Africa.
Africa, yeah. Without a fraction of a doubt.
What was great about it though?
Africa is like walking into a storybook. You understand? Like unreal.
Yeah.
It's unreal. But it's real because, you're seeing it and you're feeling it. But if you weren't seeing it and feeling it, it'll look unreal. It'll seem unreal.
Yeah.
Like when they tell you that
there was different to just what you were seeing.
When they tell you that Moses part the Red Sea, when you go Africa, you believe.
Yeah.
When you go Africa, it sounds like a normal day. Moses part, you see, that's like a normal day. It don't sound like a great feat again. It just sound like a normal day because you see so much amazing things in Africa. Parting I get a look see is like joke thing.
Yeah, true. No joke.
You have to just have faith, you understand?
Yeah,
Africans are not. They're not lost in a fictitious world. They're in a real world. And the realest world is in Africa. We have the richest right beside the poorest possible person we can imagine. So you get to see all the skills of life every day. You never get lost in an illusion.
Yeah.
You understand? The love there is supernatural. It's like I was born there.
There's got a lot of support in Africa.
No, it's like I was born there.
Yeah.
But I didn't remember. I don't remember the time. I don't remember what happened. But I was born there.
Well, I mean, we were all born there. You dig?
When you go there, you realize that it's not a figure of speech.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
You understand? You see your brother look just like you, act just like you, speak just like you, walk just like
real
you.
The authentic version of who you're supposed to be.
Believe.
Yeah.
And they're intelligent. They speak 5-6 different languages, all of them.
Yeah.
So
powerful things.
Africans is a people to look up to. When you meet them, you realize that you feel inferior.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because the level of intelligence and a normal African surpass a college student in many countries.
Cultural, everything.
Yeah.
Cultural intelligence.
Everything. Cultural,
Historical
international intelligence too.
Yeah.
It's not about just African culture. They know everything from China to California to Jamaica. They know everything. They know everybody's slang. They know what everybody's into. They're very diverse. You understand? I can't explain it fully. Just know say it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Then take your failures, get the respect you deserve in the music industry.
Remember what I just told you about Africa?
Yeah. You get your love in Africa.
Africa is a big place, you know.
Yeah.
You know that?
So you feel like you
There
get
are
the respect.
places where underappreciate authentic. But they don't overwhelm the places that appreciate authentic.
Right.
So I would be a hypocrite to say that I'm underappreciated.
Okay, it has
Could I be
zones where-
appreciated more? Of course.
Yeah.
And that's what we're working on, is a relationship between me and the fans them.
Right.
And my fans them have a connection to me. I know say it's a journey. I just stick up to the journey. You understand? There are some people who sweep on the journey, but the real fans them stick to the journey. I know say, oh, the journey mad, it's interesting and it real. So nah, I can't say that.
Yeah. So you feel like you get your respect.
Yeah man, I get my respect.
Yeah. Well, are you talking about respect? You know, as a man following your vibes, that kind of thing, take busting up the place, hits all over. And then, you know, I see a little clash with you and the unruly.
Yeah.
Why go on there? Why?
Music, you know,
I see a crushing watermelon and all that kind of
music
thing.
we have to excite it up. You
Yeah.
understand? I remember them man, they are exciting man, you know.
Yeah.
You understand? Them man, they make the place active when him feel like, when him ready, you know. So at the end of the day, instead of we make it turn into something malicious, we just make sure we point it in a musical direction and just run out a musical exercise.
Yeah.
Because remember, you know, Gualas having big fan base.
Right.
We build that, we sweat for that, we bleed for that,
Right.
and we're sure of that. So there's nobody in the music where we're afraid to take on. You understand?
Yeah, because
You have to just careful.
Because now go and act, say, you know, like, you run out against a man that in the thing long time, that is a risk. People would watch that as a risk. You now watch that as no risk.
No, a risk. But it's just that people
It's
not
a risk.
people
You still
not,
find it's a risk?
Yeah, people not used to people taking risks so seamlessly.
Correct. Like,
Yeah, we take risks seamlessly.
Yeah.
We live a risky life naturally.
Yeah.
But the risk them always benefit because here we're going. Everybody have a set of people that you call them the nation.
Fan
And you see
base.
Guala's nation, we are warrior. You understand? And we not get treated unfairly and just keep quiet and go and like say, oh, we are some little mouse.
Yeah.
We left that to some other man afraid of people. So that's also we deal with it. There's nothing much. Just musical exercise.
Musical exercise, you don't
And it
call
still
it.
continue.
Oh,
Never
well,
ending.
Yeah. But I wish, like, in the Trinidad industry, you know, we just try to have musical exercise too. And you see what
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You see what is going on.
It's a stages, phases.
What you think about that though? What you think about? Because I know you're a
It's
man
gonna
where-
reach its glory stage where
Right.
artists are gonna be like clashing and nobody's dying and stuff like that. It's gonna reach that because that's in the intention of the people. That's in the heart of the people.
Right.
And that always win in the end. When it comes to music, our music is not controlled by the controllers. It's controlled by here. So that's what Trini people want. That's what they're gonna spend their money on. A peaceful music encounter, an exchange.
Yeah. So
That's
you
what
see-
the money is on. That's what the $1 billion is on. So what do you think the artists are gonna do? Eventually this gang thing, it have to phase out. It
You
have to
believe
stick
that?
to the gangs and
You
the
believe
music
that?
have to stick. Yeah, it's gonna happen. You have some artists where I show you the way. Like Young Brother and them man there, I show you the way. Them I show you how to do it. So you're gonna have some next set of generation,
Gonna
probably
follow
next year or next month or next week. We're gonna just say, all right, we see the way how to do it, we are going to do it and lift up a country flag. It's inevitable. It has to happen. That's why authentic there. If Trini bad music never have no good future, we wouldn't there. We wouldn't there invest in our culture.
Yeah.
I would not be here.
So you see good for it?
Definitely. Yeah. Siswani and them man, they're the first, one of the first pioneer. Before it gets so bad.
Yeah, of course.
It was happening. They have seen it happen. But just that when it blossom, be a mad thing, you see. But big up everybody still. That's a journey.
Yeah, man.
We have to do smart and pull up the socks them and put one in the past. Now the past and make millions and lift up the country flag. Because if a country I look up to it, we have a great responsibility. It's not a lot of people where get the ability for them whole entire country. We praise them for do something patriotic, you understand? And in this sense, it's nothing much. It's just keeping yourself safe. In this case, you're not asking for much. You're just asking for keep your career clean and keep yourself safe and keep out of trouble and travel the world. That's why your country begging you for, you think them are going to answer. You, them going to answer eventually. Yeah, right now.
Yeah. You get caught up in the, how to put it, like the law enforcement and them kind of vibes, you know, like when the artists them rise up, them kind of thing that's come to the artists and them. You ever went through them type of vibes since your boss?
Them try, you know, but they fail, you understand?
Yeah.
Right, so for years we are dealing with police because we're not new to certain things.
Right.
And the greatest thing is that we have music in our corner right now, so we've been dealing with police when we don't have music in our corner.
It get worse when you're boss, right?
No, it better.
It get better?
Yeah, it get better. Law enforcement is the way how you move. Because everybody doing things, everybody breaking the law.
Right.
But why be vulgar with it? Why try to get yourself in unnecessary trouble? Why not take precautions? Why not have respect? Stuff like that. So, me and law enforcement good because law enforcement understands and me respect law enforcement. And I don't like to be in contact with them. So, a lot of the times when we see them pushing up, we just pull back like and then realize, say, yo, because music, our job is in the studio and in hotels and on planes and stuff like that. So, we can just pause you for a minute.
Yeah.
We don't have to be doing something that we know that you're going to look out for tomorrow. I think that's a short story about it because, you know, we grew up in volatile communities. We have guns, crime, killing, stuff like that. So they have an eye on us. But we know if we move from before we get this trophy. And we know if we keep this trophy and we study that before we get it. Yeah,
I really talk. Yeah. Really talk. You sound like a spiritual man, Tentic. You sound like you're very balanced.
Yeah, man, balance is key. You know, so the world full of lights and colors and things. You have to lock your eye and be spiritual and connect to God.
That's why you get
last.
That what does keep your balance in the industry.
In our life.
Yeah.
In the industry too.
Yeah. You know the industry easy to sell out, bro.
And easy
you
for
can
you
sell out
yourself.
any morning.
It's easy for you to sell out yourself because you want this thing. You need this thing. And you see what you're going to do? Sell out your country, sell out yourself, sell out your friends, sell out your family. Turn a blind eye to everybody will make you be a person who will create this good music. So, spirituality, if that's the word way you want to call it, yeah, important.
Like it's a praying man and them kind of vibes. It's a praying man.
Yeah, we pray, you know. Yeah, we pray. But we not pray every day like that. I believe so, I pray maybe every 5 minutes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, me always talk to God.
Them kind of vibes.
Yeah, like for real. Like for real, me I talk to the Almighty. Like for real, really, regular, right through the day.
Yeah, man.
So I don't really like stop one time and I say, No, just continue, reason with the Almighty right through.
Yeah. Why is that the pointing at the spliff?
That good, man.
Yeah. So what new for Tentic? What coming, you know? What you have to look
Be a
out
things,
for?
you know. Be a things, man. We have a restaurant starting right now in Jamaica called 10 Fingers.
Yeah, businessman there.
Yeah, 10 Fingers. Yeah. I have a new contract with Rude Boy about to start right now. An ambassador contract. Rude Boy, the beer company.
Of course.
Yeah, we got a contract with them, so big up Rude Boy. You know, so come back at Trinidad for the official launch and all of that.
That is why you're here now.
Nah,
Oh,
I just here because it was Shane's birthday bash.
Right.
And I came to give him a support, shoot some videos, stuff like that. Trinidad our place, you know, so we always find a reason to come. I went into that major. I will vibes place, you see it?
Yeah.
So you can look out for the restaurant.
Yeah.
You can look out for an album coming this summer. You understand? I know a long time the fans have been a pressure me for that. But I make sure I drop Soul of the City EP earlier this year. So whoever did a pressure me about that part, me done with them. So now me
the album part?
Yeah, so now me I deal with the album.
Yeah,
you understand? Because I previewed some of the songs a time back and so the fans them kinda crazy over that right now.
Yeah.
So we're just increasing the branding potential in Tentic right now.
Right.
Getting the face out to people because millions of people know the songs but not a lot of them know the face. So right now, with the restaurant, with the Rude Boy, Ambassador, it's all about having my face out there right now, you know?
Yeah. How important business is for you? Because one thing with the music and that kind of thing, but they say you open the restaurant and all these vibes. Business is something important.
Yeah, man, a business. The business what I studied in high school, you know.
Right.
I mean, I said no science. I love science, but that not help me right now. Need business. You see me? So
Yeah.
I was always a businessman, but I believe so I need to find something passionate in order to be a wolf in a whatever business me I go do. You understand? In order to be aggressive and in order to no holds bar and no excuses. I not gonna really do that because I want to make another bag or I want to make some more money or
Right.
I want somebody, I want me to compete with somebody. If I'm passionate about something, if I'm artistic about something, if I have a big game plan about something, that's the way when I get really aggressive.
Yeah.
You understand? So business is important because as an artist, you have a brand.
Right.
And a brand attracts millions of people.
Right.
So when I'm not on a stage show, or I'm not doing something that you can see me personally, you can come spend some money with me.
Right.
I have a lot of fans that just don't go outside, they don't party.
Yeah.
So you can come to my restaurant, you can buy some merch.
Right.
So business is important because that's the way how you sleep well.
You talk about merch. Merch is very important.
It's very important.
A lot of artists don't take merch important
Yeah,
at
man.
all.
We take merch important, man.
Yeah.
Right now, I should have one be on my merch.
Yeah.
But, you know, we'll talk about that next time. But tentit.com, goalas.com, get your merch now. Everything available. Go check it out.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Man, for sure.
Whole Trinidad, the whole Caribbean. Goalas.com, tentic.com. Simple.
What is Gualas? What is Gualas?
Goalas means blessing in an abundance. Blessing in yourself. You understand? Not through the acquiring of anything. That's what Goalas mean. The term come from Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was using the term, I never knew where it come from. It was just a universal, subliminal, and
Yeah,
alignment.
didn't know where the term come
No, I just saw the
from.
word.
You were just using it.
I just heard the word and I just end up, we liked it from young. Like, before we even was putting it in music, we was like, this is the name of our team. Gualas. Never have a clue what it means.
Right.
You understand? But I always felt the meaning and how to say it and how to,
And the energy behind
the
it.
energy behind it. I never really thought it meant anything
Right.
more than the meaning that I'm going to create into it right now.
Right.
It so happened that the meaning that I created into it was the meaning that it stood for. That was the feeling behind it. That is why that's one of the reasons why my fan base is so big in Africa.
Right.
Because them I wonder where me get this
Wow.
word from. Because
Yeah.
it's not a word where in Africa either.
Yeah.
It's a traditional word.
Right.
You understand?
A wrong word.
Grung word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Goodness.
If you hear them say the guala, that mean money in Africa at the
Guala,
same
guala,
time. But
yeah, for real. For
it can
real.
also mean a big house or a fat car, you know. Guala. But guala is blessing and simplicity and abundance. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Tentic is a man full of knowledge, you know. You know, so before we wrap up our, just look in that camera right there and get a little
Show my
knowledge.
camera then.
That one there.
That one there.
Get knowledge to the youths of
Knowledge.
Trinidad right now. Youths
Alright.
of the world, a matter of fact.
Youths of the world, authentic. You know, we in Trinidad and we are give a little knowledge. My knowledge to impart on you right now is that every second counts, every hour counts. We're not talking about the days them right now. People who want to be progressive in their life, stop learn to add so much and learn to multiply. That's why they teach you addition, multiply and subtraction. You understand? We know enough of the black nation, enough of the young youth them, a billions we are pray, a millions we are pray. So instead of we add, we are learn to multiply. Instead of we use days, we are learn to use minutes and hours. That's how we stay ahead of the game. You understand? So that's my...
Yes, sir. That's some deep shit there, bro, God. You dig?
Yeah, man.
So bless up all the time. It was
What
a
I mean,
blessing,
God,
bro.
that's clean.
Yeah, man, all the time.
Yeah, man,
And
pure.
that is it. Boom.
Fully.